Trying to resist the urge to drop so many videos in a day so I can rest my voice and when I go to stream, which yeah, if you want to come talk to me live, I'm over on Twitch, you know. I'm trying to do every day again, but videos just have me occupied. But we're back with the Yule, man. You know why I'm acting like this? Your boy's on the screen. So it's really hard. It's really hard to think straight. And look at this dude, man. This dude just looks so happy to be here today. Well, we're leaving off. Yep. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Sending out a lot of love. I hope you drank your water today. I hope you hit maybe a nice workout. Maybe did you have some food today? Did you not? Do you have like a piece of bread? Bro, there would be days where I just grab a loaf of bread and just eat the bread. I mean, better than ritual sacrifices, right? Good way to start the video. Let's go. We're off to a good start.
An entire family was killed with the exception of the second youngest child, female age 5, who was abducted. The bodies of the parents and 2 other children were found in the basement of their house. Each had at least one limb pulled off by brute force before being stabbed precisely 39 times with an unknown sharp implement, possibly a piece.
Precisely 39 times. Nice. Limbs pulled off by brute force. I think it's starting to get easier and easier to gauge how strong this thing is. Bro,
piece of bone from one of the removed limbs, resulting in massive blood loss and death. The family members had been eviscerated and their small and large intestines removed and cut into 30 to 50 centimeter long pieces. These had been arranged in radiating lines around the bodies. Feces from the intestines had been used to trace symbols of unknown meaning on the walls of the basement. Location: Egelstatter.
Radiating lines. And then feces from the intestines had been used to trace symbols of unknown meaning on the walls of the basement. What the hell? This writing, this is such specific detail.
Iceland, 1996. Description of Weisnacht event. An entire family was killed with the exception of the youngest child, female.
I'm not gonna lie, it caught me again. See, TheVolgun likes to zoom in on the candidate chosen for his videos. And I can't believe how uncomfortable I got when I realized how close it was. So what I'm going to say is I have no way of looking away from this. I'm going to try my best to just not pay attention to it. This is the creepiest drawing. They made it look like clay, man. Okay, I'm done. Hey, I get it, man. You gotta chill. You gotta chill, man. Ooh, bro, I got chills even talking to him, man. Like, I'm making it real. You guys, wait. Ignore me for a second. Ready? Stare at it right now. Have a quick conversation. Pause the video. Really just say hello to this thing once. Uneasy.
Age 4, who was abducted. The bodies of the parents and 7 other children were found inside their house. All had large pieces of skin removed from their backs, necks, and groins prior to death. Removed skin was found to have been partially consumed. They had been killed by decapitation with a bucksaw that had belonged to the family. Following death, the family members' headless bodies had been carried into their respective rooms and placed on their beds. Each of the removed heads had also been placed upright on a step of the staircase leading from the first to the second floor, with the parents' heads on the top 2 steps and the children's heads on the lower steps, in decreasing order of age. Document 4666 530985, SCP-4666-A.
I give y'all this. Y'all got this one. This is literally the most twisted SCP so far.
Instances log.
Twisted.
Location: Nurms, Finland, 1811.
This is twisted. This
Description of SCP-4666-A instance. A small wooden drum with 2 wooden drumsticks of uneven length. Drum skin consists of a 390 centimeter cubed piece of skin belonging to a human child stretched with a thread made from human tendons. Location: Gallagher, Wales, 1857.
Okay, so basically he is all over the place. What? He is all over the place. So, oh, the little things he's creating are found in different places. So I was kind of right. Was that the whole joke? Is he's like some messed up version of Santa Claus? It's almost like it's written well so you don't think that it has to do with Santa, but little, like, you got to pick up on little context clues to basically, it's a twisted version of Santa. Bro, you're just Santa. You just got to chill out. Oh, that's so uneasy.
Description of SCP-4666-A instance. A small knife, 15 centimeters in length, the blade was 6 centimeters in length, sculpted from a single piece of bone belonging to a human child. Symbols of unknown meaning had been carved into the handle. Location: Makat, Kazakhstan, 1903. Description of SCP-4666-A instance.
Yeah, the instance.
A flute made from the hollowed out femur of a human child. Holes have been bored at uneven intervals along its length. The femur appears to have been dyed in human blood.
Wow.
Location: Bangor, Michigan, 1960. Description of SCP-4666-A instance. A wooden box containing 13 miniature human-like figurines, each 4 to 6 centimeters in height, made from the phalangeal bones of human children, tied together with strips of human tendon. The figurines had been decorated with human hair and small pieces of torn clothing. DNA testing revealed that the remains belonged.
I'm not gonna lie, my face says it all, but dude is a craftsman. Hey, you gotta respect the art. This dude's going off. Just saying, he's going off. But look at this pose. Jesus. Wait, is that the same pose but turned sideways? Is that like an actual drawing? Dude, I don't know.
To 18 separate.
This is Brawlig 096.
Children. Location: Cape Broyle, Canada, 1976. Description of SCP-4666-A instance. A ball, 23 centimeters in diameter, made from 19 layers of human skin wrapped tightly around the desiccated head of an unidentified human child. Male, age 2 or 3.
Come on, man.
Layers
That's
of skin
uncreative.
are held in place with pine resin. Location: Bard, Netherlands, 2006. Description of SCP-4666-A instance. A hairbrush. The handle is made out of wood and poorly carved. In place of bristles, 43 deciduous human teeth have been set at irregular intervals into the handle. DNA testing revealed that each tooth belongs to a different child. Only 2 of the teeth could be matched to known abduction victims of SCP-4666. Teeth vary in age from a few days to over 400 years.
Wow.
Discovery: SCP-4666's existence and ongoing activity were first detected in 1974 through the Foundation's newly implemented Anomalous Signature Recognition Program, when several highly similar home invasion incidents resulting in family deaths were found to have occurred throughout the Northern Hemisphere during the night of January 1st or 2nd. Extensive research into law enforcement archives worldwide eventually uncovered evidence of probable Weihnacht events for nearly every preceding year, going back to the late 18th century, average of 3.1 known events per year. Numerous historical documents were also found which appear to describe SCP-4666 activity occurring prior to this period, in some cases as early as the 2nd century AD in Europe and Russia, and as early as the 1st century BC in Scandinavia. Fingerprints belonging to the same humanoid entity have been discovered at the locations of all Foundation-investigated Weihnacht events.
Dude's got fingerprints. Okay, he's got fingerprints. All okay at the locations of all Foundation investigative events. These have been matched to. Well, let me let him read, but I just want to go down. But what I wanted to say about the fingerprints, this dude having fingerprints. So he's. Oh, okay, wait. I'll say it after.
These have been matched to a partial fingerprint found preserved in dried blood on a recovered SCP-4666-A instance dating from 1873. The fingerprints present characteristics not known to occur in human beings. See image. Human-like white hairs were also recovered from the locations of several Weisnacht events, though no DNA, human or otherwise, could be extracted from them.
Okay, so what I'll say is like, so it's actually a physical entity though, like it leaves behind an imprint, well besides the children crafted toys. So they could contain it. It's funny to go from the indoor salesman to the SCP like this. I think the SCPs that jump around are funny, like that really can't be complained. Well, there's nothing comedical about this one. The indoor salesman kind of reminded me so much of the Fallout 4 door salesman that comes by in the beginning of the game. But the I guess like there's been nothing in the report so far about seeing footprints leading away from the house, only to it. That's what I noticed too about the first video. No indication, no evidence about it leaving or making its exit. That's weird to me. But always coming to the house. Like, here's why I say, like, not to say that I don't think it teleports, because I very well think it probably does. Maybe the instances are so long because it's like, well, how it said, most attacks are in the northern hemisphere, but its toys end up everywhere else. It's literally Santa. It's literally a twisted Santa like tail. But you're like, it's I swear it's like rote. So you are supposed to make the connection, but it's supposed to be denied every time. Like, no, this isn't a twisted Santa. But and it's pagan. It does paganistic rituals, right? So this is the elder Santa, the old one. But wait, there's something I'm thinking about, but I can't put my tongue on it. What is it? Oh yeah, there's no evidence of it ever leaving in any of these things. It's just what it leaves behind, right? And I was thinking, so it likes to, well, yeah, that would be the reason. It likes to torment its like prey bait. Yeah. Wait, prey. There's predator and prey. Yeah, I was freaking losing my brain cells for a second. So it likes to torment them a little bit, get some fear in them because maybe it tastes better. Nah, I don't know. There's a horror movie I watched or a game I played where like the being said that. But what I'm thinking about is it's just like, I guess that's what I'll end on. It just likes to torment its prey before it leaves, because I was like, why go through the trouble of just making noise walking around like the house and stuff? Like, it could just pop up in the house pretty much. But I remember the beginning too. It does like the stalk, like it was found outside, like some kids report seeing the thing outside his window. So I like this SCP a lot. I like this.
Addendum. It's 4666-01.
Horrible. Like,
on January 2nd, 2018, several SCP-4666-A instances were discovered at a family's residence in Hoonah, Alaska, following the conclusion of Weisnacht event number 060198. Among these instances was SCP-4666-A-0960, which consisted of a crude life-size doll made from the emaciated body of a female child, to which the following modifications had been made. A dress made from various pieces of dirty, discolored clothing had been sewn around the body, and in several places into the body's skin. The mouth had been sewn shut with thread made from human tendons, and the lips painted red with a solution consisting primarily of human blood. The fingernails of another child had been glued over the body's fingernails with pine resin. These had been painted red with the same human blood-based solution. 3 of the body's fingers were missing. The entire scalp had been removed from the head, and the scalp of another child with long blonde hair sewn onto the head in its place. The hair had been tied into 2 braids. Both eyes had been removed, and 2 large round pebbles on which eyes had been crudely painted placed into the empty orbits. Upon examination by the family, the child from whom the doll had been made was found to be still alive, albeit unconscious. Authorities were notified, and the child was airlifted to Bartlett Regional Hospital in Juneau, Alaska, where she survived for 18 hours. 2 Foundation agents were dispatched and were able to interview the subject. See interview log below. Following the subject's death, her body was confiscated by the agents and all witnesses amnesticized as per standard procedure. DNA testing revealed that the subject had been Ekaterina Morozova, age 7, a known abduction victim of SCP-4666 taken from her family's residence in Dubovka, Russia on January 2nd, 2016. Autopsy of the subject's body showed she had been severely...
That's actually the thing I wanted to make a comment on. When like all witnesses and blah blah amnesticized as per standard procedure. One of y'all commented saying how they even get the amnesthetic, I guess, that they use to basically like dish it out. One of the biggest things that they use in the SCP Foundation, right? That they get that shit from a maybe not a thermal entity, or they do, I can't remember, but they they get it from an entity that's like it's willing to help them, but they have to feed living people to it. I was nice. Good trade-off.
malnourished during the 2 years following her abduction, which had resulted in considerable stunting. Weight was only 15 kilograms, height was only 90 centimeters. A number of scars and burns were present on her skin, and she had suffered 2 bone fractures, left tibia and left ulna, that had not been reset and had healed improperly. Hands were heavily calloused. Cause of death was attributed to multiple organ failure resulting from severe, sustained malnourishment. Document 4666-5-358-14. Interview log. Audio log 4666-06201. Date, January 2nd, 2018. Time, 11:27 to 11:49 p.m. Alaskan Standard Time. Location, Bartlett Regional Hospital, Juneau, Alaska. Interviewers, Agent Anthony Kowalczyk, Agent Susan Muse attending. Subject, Ekaterina Morozova, SCP-4666-A-0960. Female, age 7. Notes. The subject regained consciousness for a period of roughly 30 minutes prior to expiring, during which she was interviewed. Hospital staff had previously removed the thread that had been sewn into her lips, allowing her to speak. Despite having been administered a morphine drip, the subject was largely coherent throughout the interview. The subject did not understand English and initially only spoke a language that was unfamiliar to Agents Kowalczyk and Muse. However, after several minutes, the subject began addressing the agents in Russian, which he spoke poorly. Agent Kowalczyk, who spoke rudimentary Russian, was able to conduct the interview without the need for an interpreter.
Okay.
This interview has been translated by my on-site AI, Acid. Playing log now.
On-site AI?
Hello. I am Anthony. What's your name?
Are you going to take me back to him?
No, I promise. I'm just here to talk.
Oh, look at that picture.
I don't want to go back.
You don't have to. You're safe now, Mishka. Can you tell me what happened to you? Do you remember the night he came to your house?
I remember. He hurt Mama and Papa, and Katya, and Juliana for a long time, and they were bleeding. After they stopped screaming, he put me in his bag.
His bag.
He had a big bag.
Oh.
Julian went in bag too. I think we go to other houses. I hear people
He's reverse Santa.
Then after the night, he take us away.
Where did he take you?
Underground. Nothing. Deep.
Underground? You mean in a basement?
Deep. Everything earth and mud and ice. Bones everywhere. Everything cold. I can't sleep because it's too cold.
Were there lots
Wow,
of
this
children
is
there
done.
with you?
It's done really well.
Lots of children. Lots of tunnels. Lots of holes. But I can't see all. I can't see the other island. Too dark. My hole is with Renee, Ekaterina, Sasha, and Paul. We make toys. Together.
The toys?
If you don't make the toys, you don't eat. Don't stop making toys. Don't fall asleep or he hurt you.
He hurts you. How?
He hit you. He hit you. Or he burn you. Or he bite off your fingers. Or he cook you on the fire in his room and eat you. He eat Philip and Sally.
Oh,
What about you? How did...
F's in the chat for Philip and Sally. F's in the chat. He cooked them. Oh my gosh. And they make the toys. He's like a reverse Santa. They're like his little reindeer of kidnapped kids.
this
Or little reindeer.
happened to you?
Yes, the reindeer make the freaking toys, bruh. Yes, the reindeer make the toys. The elves. This is the Yule man's little helpers. Jesus. I said the reindeer, bro. Oh my gosh. That's the state of what's that's what's going on in my mind.
Did he
As you
do
can
this?
tell.
Renee, Ekaterina, and Sasha, they all do this. They have to.
Why?
I get sick.
When you can't make
Make
the
the toys.
toys, you become.
You become the toys.
When you can't make the toys, you become the toys. Wow.
Wow. Let's just get rid of this guy's face off of the monitor and let's all go and have a really good holiday and just take our minds off this thing, okay? Thank you for listening, if indeed you still are, and you were all dismissed. Goodbye.
Volgun, man. Screw you, bro. That was great. This article was written about H. Rockefeller. Dude, his name in the SCP we just covered. What the
GM's.
cool. That's his Patreon stuff. Okay. Well, that was something else, brother. Wow. The first comment is from Who's Laughing Now? Well, the one I see. Kevin from Home Alone is saying, I'm about to end this whole man's career. That, bruh, like, was, I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. That was actually crazy. But it's reverse Santa. I kind of see it now. Like, not reverse Santa because it's not literally like every single thing is in a reverse sort of manner. But it's like in a way where everything's flipped and just in a dark. Like, it's literally like the old one Santa. Like the old pagan entity. I don't even know. But, okay, there's another comment. I'm just reading the comments because they're interesting now. I think this one would be, wait, I think this one's just about how to contain them. Yeah, so this is from Zerul 3. I'll just show. Zerul 3. Here's what you do. The Foundation gets to a white snot event target first. Then the Yule man enters the family house and ties up the family and moves to the kid's bedroom. When he gets in there, he notices a photo on the wall above the kid's bed, angled in such a way that the kid can never see it. Then miles away, SCP-096 begins howling, break out of containment, runs towards the northern latitudes. I love how he said that and like did not continue ever. And I feel like that would work in a way. Cause alright, so like yeah, this was a disturbing SCP. Like this hands down is one of the most disturbing. Like, you do not recognize the bodies in the lake. Purely messed with my mind. Like that was weird. You almost felt, I can't put that into words right now, but then the Yule man was just straight up disturbing. Like, kind of weird. Like, what the hell? Weird. If I say kind of weird, y'all are gonna think like, kind of weird. What? Weird. But like, there's too many definitions of weird, man. But like, I love how I said it, but like, or how I say it. To be fair, I really don't know what to say. Like, I asked for the worst SCPs. I feel like we could get worse. I don't know. I feel like there's some cruel SCPs out there. I have one on the list that actually looks pretty wild. Kind of like this, but yeah, just what this one did. Yeah, it's just disturbing. Let's leave it at that. Anyways, much love and moonlight, and I will see you in the next video. I am tired. Come see me live on Twitch, or just, stop by. Don't know. Like, I usually announce when I'm live on Instagram, but I'm really tired right now. But yeah, that's what I will be doing. So love you guys. Thanks for all the support. I'm really actually enjoying the SCPs. I feel like the SCPs is something I can get down with. It's a nice break from everything else I've been reacting to. So yeah, it's like not a break and a break at the same time, because I don't know. It's something I'm actually like really enjoying. But all right, peace.